Hi everyone, welcome back to the Good to Know channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been shrouded in mystery and misinformation for far too long. The sun. Yes, you heard that right. They've been lying to us about the sun, and it's time we set the record straight. First things first, let's talk about why the sun is so important for us. You might have heard that the sun is the source of vitamin D, which is crucial for strong bones, a robust immune system, and overall health. But the benefits go way beyond that, and some of them might surprise you, like how the sun could actually help protect us against many cancers, including skin cancer. Sunlight helps our bodies produce vitamin D, which isn't just about bones, it's a powerhouse for our immune system. Research, like a 2014 study in Cancer Research, suggests that higher vitamin D levels from sun exposure are linked to a lower risk of cancers like breast, colorectal, and even skin cancer. Yes, you heard that right. Moderate sun exposure might actually reduce the risk of skin cancer by boosting vitamin D, which helps regulate cell growth and prevent cancerous cells from forming. Beyond cancer protection, sunlight regulates our circadian rhythm, helping us sleep better at night. It also boosts serotonin levels, lifting our mood and energy. But here's where it gets interesting. We've been told for years to slather on sunscreen every time we step outside to protect ourselves from the sun's harmful rays. But is that really the whole story? Some experts are raising red flags about the chemicals in many sunscreens, and what they're saying may actually shock you. Not only does sunscreen block the beneficial rays we need for vitamin D, but some of the chemicals in these products could be doing more harm than good. Studies like the one from the Environmental Health Perspectives Journal has shown that certain chemical sunscreen ingredients like oxybenzone and octinoxate can be absorbed into the bloodstream. And here's the kicker. These chemicals are suspected of being linked to cancer and hormonal imbalances. Oxybenzone, for example, has been flagged as a potential endocrine disruptor, which means it can mess with your hormones, potentially affecting everything from your reproductive health to your thyroid function. Some animal studies have even suggested a link between these chemicals and increased cancer risk through human studies, though human studies are still ongoing. This raises a big question. Are we trading one risk for another by slathering on these sunscreens? To understand this better, let's break down the type of sun rays and what they mean for our bodies. There are three types: UVA, UVB, and UVC. Each plays a different role, and knowing their effects helps us make smarter choices about sun exposure. UVB rays are the ones we hear about the most because they're key to vitamin D production. These rays hit the outer layer of our skin and trigger our bodies to make vitamin D, which, as we mentioned, supports bone health, immune function, and even cancer prevention. But UVB is also responsible for sunburns and can contribute to skin cancer if you overdo it. So it's a double-edged sword, essential for health but risky in access. UVE rays, on the other hand, penetrate deeper into the skin, affecting the dermis. They're the main culprits behind premature aging, like wrinkles and age spots, and they also play a role in skin cancer by damaging deeper skin cells. Unlike UVB, UVA doesn't help with vitamin D production, so its benefits are limited, and it's more about managing exposure to avoid harm. UVC rays are the most dangerous, with the highest energy, but thankfully, they're completely absorbed by the Earth's atmosphere, so they don't reach us. That means our focus is really on balancing UVA and UVB exposure to get the good stuff, like vitamin D without the damage. So does this mean that sunscreen is the enemy? Not exactly, but the narrative that it's always been the hero isn't the full picture either. While excessive UV exposure can potentially increase your risk of skin cancer, completely blocking all UV rays, especially UVB, can deprive us of the sun's amazing benefits like vitamin D production. A study in Anti-Cancer Research found that higher vitamin D levels from sun exposure were linked to a lower risk of certain cancer, so there's a balance to strike. Here's another twist. Skin cancer rates have been rising, even as sunscreen use has skyrocketed. So think about it. Could there be a connection? Some experts argue that by blocking UVB rays, we're not only reducing vitamin D production, but also potentially increasing our reliance on chemical-laden products that carry their own risks. The concern about chemical sunscreens doesn't stop at cancer. Hormonal imbalances caused by ingredients like oxybenzone could affect things like fertility or metabolism. A 2020 study in Toxicology Letters found that some sunscreen chemicals can mimic estrogen in the body, potentially throwing off hormonal balance, especially with long-term use. So, what's the solution? It's all about balance. We need to harness the sun's benefits without overexposing ourselves or relying on potentially harmful chemicals. Later in this video, I'll share some natural sunscreen options that you can help to protect your skin while keeping things safe and effective, so stick around for that. The best time to get those rays is when the sun is gentler, before 10 a.m. or after 4 p.m. That's when UV rays are less intense, reducing the risk of burns while still providing benefits, especially from UVB for vitamin D. How much sun you need depends on your skin type. Fair-skinned people might only need about 5 to 10 minutes a few times a week to get enough UVB for vitamin D production, while those with darker skin might need about 30 to 40 minutes due to high melanin levels. The key is to avoid burning and gradually build a tan for natural protection. Sunscreen still has a place, especially for long-term outdoor sessions or if you burn easily. But consider safer options. Mineral sunscreens with ingredients like zinc oxide or titanium dioxide sit on the skin rather than being absorbed, reducing the risk of chemical exposure. Choose broad-spectrum sunscreens to protect against both UVA and UVB rays, and reapply every 2 hours if you're out for a while. If you're worried about chemicals, look for products labeled non-nano mineral sunscreens to minimize absorption. Mineral sunscreens are often much safer because they reflect UV rays rather than absorbing into the skin. Chemical sunscreens, on the other hand, can penetrate the skin, potentially leading to issues we discussed, like cancer risks and hormonal disruptions. So to sum it up, the sun is not the enemy. It's a vital source of energy and health. But the sunscreens industry's push to block all rays with heavy chemical products is not the answer. By choosing safer sunscreens and getting smart sun exposure, we can maximize the benefits while minimizing the risks. In another video, I'll dive deeper into safe sun practices, the best sunscreens, including those natural options I mentioned, and how to protect your skin without sacrificing health. But before I go, I want to hear from you. What's your relationship with the sun? Do you love it? Do you fear it? Or somewhere in between? Drop it in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.